Mindfulness techniques. Staying grounded amidst chaos. The sirens wail in the distance, your phone buzzes non-stop, and deadlines pile up in your mind like a traffic jam. In our hyper-connected world, chaos isn't an exception. It's the default. Yet some people remain calm, focused, and seemingly unaffected. Their secret isn't superhuman willpower. It's the practiced art of mindfulness, paying deliberate attention to the present moment without judgment. By anchoring your awareness in the here and now, you can create a small pocket of stillness amidst the storm. This session will uncover practical techniques that fit into even the busiest schedules and most high-pressure environments, helping you remain grounded when life seems to tilt off course. Why mindfulness works during turbulence. Biological break. Conscious breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering your heart rate and cortisol, the body's stress hormone. Attention regulation. Mindfulness strengthens the prefrontal cortex, enhancing focus and reducing mental clutter, which tends to intensify under stress. Emotional buffer. By observing emotions without merging with them, you create space between stimulus and response, preventing knee-jerk reactions that escalate chaos. Perspective shift. Being present helps you see that crises are transient, reminding you that strong emotions and thoughts eventually fade with time. Misconceptions that derail practice. Many people think mindfulness requires long, silent retreats. But micro-practices, 30 seconds to 5 minutes, offer significant benefits. Another common myth is that you must empty your mind, but the goal is to notice thoughts, not delete them. Mindfulness is about awareness, not blankness. Some also believe mindfulness is a religious practice. But while it has roots in contemplative traditions, modern mindfulness is a secular, evidence-based practice. Quick deploy techniques, 60 seconds to 5 minutes. Box breathing, 4-4-4-4. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold empty for 4. When to use. Before a tense meeting or after receiving alarming news. This rhythm stabilizes your body's physiology in under a minute. 5-sense scan. Identify one thing you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. Why? It pulls your attention outward, breaking the cycle of rumination. Anchored phrase. Silently repeat a grounding mantra like, "Here now," with each exhale. Linking a phrase to your breath helps calm both your mind and body. Structured practices, 5 to 15 minutes. Body scan meditation. Sit or lie comfortably. Slowly move your attention from your toes to your head, noticing sensations without labeling them as good or bad. If your mind wanders, gently acknowledge it and return your focus. Effect. Improves awareness of your internal sensations, which is key for emotional resilience. Thought labeling. While breathing, categorize each thought as it arises, e.g., planning, worrying, remembering. After labeling, let it pass. Benefit. Reduces your attachment to mental chatter and enhances your ability to think critically about your thoughts. Gratitude breaths. Inhale and recall something supportive, such as a colleague's help or a steady paycheck. Exhale and silently send thanks. This combines mindful breathing with gratitude, triggering positive brain chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. Integrating mindfulness into busy schedules. You can pair mindfulness with everyday routines. For example, during your morning shower, focus on the temperature, texture, and sound of the water. While waiting at a stoplight, take 3 deep breaths and check your posture. When you send an email, do a quick body scan to see if your shoulders are relaxed and your jaw unclenched. Before taking your first bite of a meal, chew slowly and taste the food fully. And at bedtime, count 10 breaths, restarting the count if your mind wanders. Mindfulness for high-stakes moments. Crisis triage, 2-minute protocol. Step 1. Take 3 deep breaths with 6-second exhales. Step 2. Name 3 objects in the room to reorient yourself. Step 3. Set an intention. Decide on your next best action. This quickly shifts your nervous system into problem-solving mode. Difficult conversation. Prep. Scan your posture for 30 seconds. Visualize yourself listening, pausing, and responding calmly. Remind yourself, this person has stresses too. This helps you start the conversation with a calm, centered presence, reducing the likelihood of defensive reactions. Technology aids, used wisely. Timer apps like Insight Timer or Oak can help you set sessions of 1, 5, or 10 minutes for mindfulness. Smartwatch reminders can give you an hourly nudge to breathe. Ambient sound playlists like gentle rain or binaural beats can help mask the chaos of a noisy office. And mindful browsers like Momentum prompt you to focus by asking, what is your focus for today? Measuring impact. Keep track of your heart rate variability, HRV, weekly, as a higher HRV indicates better stress resilience. Also, track your perceived stress levels daily, aiming for a decrease or at least stability during busy periods. Pay attention to mind-wandering episodes during your work blocks, aiming for a decrease over 4 weeks. Finally, audit your reactivity instances, quick, sharp replies, aiming for fewer incidents and quicker recovery when they do happen. Common pitfalls and fixes. Inconsistent practice often happens due to forgetfulness or low priority. To address this, attach mindfulness practices to existing routines, like habit stacking, and set a 2-minute minimum. Many people also struggle with judging distractions, expecting a silent mind. Instead, view distractions as a cue to return to the present moment, not as failure. Boredom can occur as novelty wears off, but rotating practices can help keep things fresh. In times of crisis, when you feel too busy for mindfulness, use ultra-short techniques less than 30 seconds and expand them as your calm returns. Advanced extensions. Walking meditation. Take a slow walk, noting each step. Lift, move, place. This is a great brain break between meetings. Mindful listening. During conversations, listen attentively until the other person finishes speaking, resisting the urge to interrupt. Meta-awareness day. Set hourly chimes for 1 day. At each chime, check in with where your attention is and how you feel emotionally. Record brief tags and review them later to identify attention leaks or triggers. Mindfulness plus cognitive reframing. When chaos leads to catastrophic thinking, pair mindfulness with cognitive reframing. Pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Name. Label the thought, e.g., story, I'll fail this project. Question. Ask, what's the evidence? And what's another possible outcome? Choose. Reframe with a balanced statement, like, this project is tough, but I've managed similar challenges before. Mindfulness gives you the pause, and reframing rewrites the narrative. Sustaining practice. Long-term community. Join a weekly meditation group or virtual meetup to strengthen your commitment through collective practice. Progressive challenges. Start with 7-day streaks, then move to 30-day streaks, increasing duration or diversifying techniques. Teach others. Explaining mindfulness to a colleague reinforces your own practice. Retreat lights. Take quarterly half-days offline to refresh your mindfulness practice. Mindfulness isn't about building a towering pillar of calm, but about scattering moments of presence throughout your daily life. Closing reflection. Chaos won't disappear. Your devices will keep buzzing, markets will fluctuate, and your loved ones will need you. However, by weaving mindful breaths, sensory scans, and gratitude into your day, you create an internal refuge no disruption can breach. Practice today. Take 1 conscious breath. Feel the cool air in your nostrils, your lungs expanding, and your shoulders loosening. In that moment of awareness, the storm outside softens, and you stand grounded, clear, and ready for the next right action. Keep returning to this anchor, and over time, calm becomes not an escape from chaos, but the space within it where your best self resides. Thank you for watching. Join us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe.